Helen.
All right, strike it.
The word alone.
Okay, let's all take a deep breath here.
That's the end of ISEKAI D&D, everyone. Thank you so much for showing up.
Episode 40
failed on launch, so we're gonna go home.
Guys, it's okay. Rusty's just a little nervous. He hasn't done this many times before.
Yeah,
it's my first time.
This is
guys,
110 times we've done this total with all the D&Ds, but sure, like, okay.
This is my first time DMing everybody. Please be kind to me. Welcome to episode 40 of ISEKAI. ISEKAI Dungeons and Dragons. I'm here, as always, with Cody Shwabadi.
Hey.
I'm here with Anthony Tekking.
I am Antron. Welcome to the court.
I'm here with the Pitbull Daniel Greene.
I plead the fifth.
And I'm here with Norman Briggs.
I really like these suits. I think they suit me.
Where we last left our heroes, they were in the courtroom, in the defense area where the defense stand, and they are being sued for the unlawful repossession of the Otherworldly Brewery, their company.
Yes.
And on the opposite side of the courtroom is a little man with he looks like a flunky from Toontown. He's got a big oval-shaped head, huge glasses. Everyone Google flunky Toontown cog. That's what he looks like.
All right.
It's Bill Scruples. He's the prosecution, and he's there. And the judge for this court case is Snow, who's just come out and expressed her excitement for these proceedings. Jesus and George Washington are viewing from the above galleries. And in the seating, there is a lot of Vestorian royal guards and what looks like a general, like he's in fancier armor and stuff, and he's sitting there as well with his shaven head and stern look. And that is where we find ourselves. That is where we find ourselves in this wonderful realm of Dungeons and Dragons. Chief Justice Snow looks over at the proceedings and says, "Well then, let's get straight to it, shall we? Make this quick."
Indeed.
Is this your lawyer? She says to you guys. Obviously not.
Objection, hearsay.
We don't have hearsay or pleading the fifth in our constitution, so you can't do that. You have to answer my questions.
This is our lawyer, Antron.
Greetings. I am ready to begin cross-examinations.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Prosecution, do you want to do your opening statement? And Bill goes, yes, ma'am. I would be more than happy to. And he pulls out a stack of papers, and he says, I am Bill Scruples, a world-renowned lawyer, and we are pulling the Otherworldly Brewery to oh gosh, I'm nervous.
I am staring right at him with this most intimidating, like, robotic glare.
All of
Antron,
us in suits just looking at him.
by the way, looks like the T-1000 after he has his flesh burned off. He's like a Terminator skeleton with a visor. That's what he looks like. He's just staring at Bill Scruples with the most intimidating glare.
We should roll intimidation with advantage. Just all of us in suits looking at this guy.
Yeah.
Well, okay. The Cody Laurent.
Hey.
Norman Brigatoni.
That is me, yes.
The man that goes by the name The Shark, and also someone called Tony Schmidt, who unfortunately can't be with us today. We could not get a hold of him. But they are under charge for unlawfully taking over the Otherworldly Brewery and murdering and doing a murder. He says, scrabbling his papers. I'd like to call I'd like to call my first witness. And Snow's like, you've got this, honey. You've got this. You've got this. I'd like to call my first witness, someone who was there to see the murder happen and to testify to the forgeries, Mr. Douglas Rat. And you
He
see
approaches the bench, and the shark just go.
It's okay.
For our audio listeners, the shark just mouthed, "I'll fucking kill you." Okay.
And then I looked at Jesus and I go.
For our audio listeners, he just looked at the shark looks to Jesus and mimes the fact that he's not being serious, so that Jesus doesn't think he's a murderer. Mm-hmm. Okay. Douglas Rat walks up to the witness bench, and Bill Scruple says, I'm under the impression that you are you saw the murder of Hops happened and are witness to the forgery. Yes, says Douglas Rat. Right? Would you like to give your formal testimony? Yes. Douglas Rat sort of looks. He looks a bit scared at the ground, but he says, I'd like to firstly say that Hops was a scrat. He wasn't a human. He was a scrat named Rat Dan, and he was murdered by those men, and also a guy called Blackbeard.
And also Blackbeard was there.
Also Blackbeard was there. They tracked him down to his house, and they murdered him. And then later on, they forced me to pretend to be him. And I saw them forge his signature on documents. Bill Scruples then gets out one of the documents and says, we couldn't believe that these were forgeries because they're perfect. They are the best forgeries I have ever seen in my life. I've never seen a forgery this strong before.
Object. Say how you know they're forgeries. Fucking object, Jesus.
It is not time yet.
Chip in at any point. I'm really following Antron's lead here.
I have full faith in Antron.
Okay, so it's not time yet. It's not time yet, says Antron. But what the defendants didn't realize is maybe we'd be fooled by these forgeries. We have Douglas Rat here to testify against them. But Hops already had an inheritance plan set up before all of this. If he ever were to retire, and this contradicts his actions, it's out of character for him. His son Brick was meant to inherit, which is why the prosecution assumes that the defendant also found this inheritance plan. And in case something like this came up, they also murdered Brick. And
what? Whoa!
No, we would never do that.
Objection! Brick is alive.
Brick's alive, right? He's our friend.
Douglas looks down and says, it's true. They killed Brick.
What?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I wish old Tony was here. He would cast Zone of Truth.
The Zone of Truth would be just go crazy in a courtroom.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. That's amazing.
Oh, that would have been great, yeah.
Are you kidding me? Dude, there's no way.
Yeah, I'm really concerned right now.
Snow turns to the defense and say, do the defense have anything they want to add to this before I pass my...
I stand up with just like...
I love the idea you stand, but your metal arms just shoot through the desk instead of propelling you up because you're so strong and heavy.
As Antron stands, I'm going to cast Enhance Ability on him to give him advantage with charisma checks.
Okay. Beginning defense protocol.
What does that mean?
It means I'm beginning defense protocol.
Yeah,
just don't worry about it.
Fair enough.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't look at Douglas. I don't look at Scruples. I don't look at any of them. I look directly at Chief Justice Snow, correct?
Yeah, she's staring
High
down
Justice
at you.
Snow. Right. Chief Justice Snow, I am come from the future, your future, to relay the sad way that your life will eventually end, and you have a choice to save everything right now. In the future I come from, you have prosecuted judgment against these people. You claim everything that you've wanted, and they go to jail forever. However, this starts a chain of events which leads you to die alone, diseased, and sad. As you sit there in dust and detritus, you wish only one thing, for your life to be renewed, and for you to go back and change everything the way it was. Therefore, I am here to make sure you don't do this. Now, Antron's voice modulates to change to Snow's voice, but an older Snow. And it's like, please, my life was wasted. I should have just let them have the brewery. I shouldn't even have bothered with them. And now I'm dying. And it's cold and lonely. Please, I wish I could just go back and change everything. That is why I am here. You have the fate of the world in your hands, Snow.
Is he just lying?
Well, okay.
I mean, he's a lawyer.
Right.
Yeah, he's the best liar.
Right. Snow looks dumbfounded.
Your actions will eventually lead to the end of Astoria and the most tragic conclusion to your life. You could change it all right here.
Would
right
you
now.
be willing to formally testify that defense?
I just have.
Washington? She says up to Washington. Washington's up there, looking down from the gallery. Could we get a zone of truth for Antron, please?
Oh.
And
Washington, please understand that if we lose this trial, eventually she'll turn on you and Jesus. You will both die at her hands. She will rule the world and then end it because of her cool, calculating nature.
Yeah, I think I know what I'm doing. I'm the president here. I'm not going to be threatened by some animatronic. Listen, I just want to get to the truth of this matter. I feel ashamed that I've let murderers like you guys work for me for so long. So I'm happy to zone a truth on you guys, and we can get the truth out of this situation.
So just to clarify,
Yeah.
out of character,
Yes.
Antron is lying out of his little robotic asshole right now, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But
It's not, I don't think that's what Cody was expecting.
You
that
guys
was a strategy to okay, I have to figure out a way to sway Snow, so that's what I'm doing.
It's a good tactic. Here's the thing about the zone of truth that you guys were talking about earlier is you have to remember you guys did kill Hops. So
Blackbeard. Didn't Blackbeard technically kill Hops?
It wasn't, according to someone, it was a Blackbeard. But it was still you guys collectively. You guys still had intent to kill on Hops. You guys did.
Yeah, but if I said I did not personally kill Hops, that's not technically a lie. And I could say that in the narrative.
Okay. I'm going to say...
I could say I never killed Brick. Or if I killed Hops with a magic attack, I never physically killed Hops.
Yeah. I didn't want to have to do this, Snow says, but the points that you have risen have
very well.
Well, here's what Cody will say.
Yes.
He's going to say, regardless of the truth about the future, whether or not that comes to pass, I think that's just something for you to consider. What we need to get to the truth of the matter is, why the hell Douglas is lying to us right now about the events that happened in Hop's office.
Douglas has already testified all this to me in private under Zone of Truth, and it's true.
Oh. Why can't he testify publicly under Zone of Truth?
Bill? Bill looks over and goes, we don't find any need to. All witnesses go under scrutiny before testifying, and we have already determined that Douglas is trustworthy.
That doesn't make any sense.
He looks up. He looks up at Snow like, did I say the right thing?
Fine. You want the truth?
Ooh.
Mr. Washington.
Yes.
You're a fellow American.
I am an American. I'm the American. I'm the best American that ever lived and ever will live. Yeehaw!
The three tenets of being an American citizen. What are they? Freedom,
Burgers.
justice, and commercialism. Cutthroat business. We ran a brewery, and we still do. And we had a rival. We went to meet that rival and discuss business with him. His name was Hops. Only we came to find out that that was not the case. We were not dealing with a guy named Hops. We were dealing with a scrat impersonating a guy named Hops. And we...
Also, that scrap burned down our brewery.
Also,
Noted.
that scrap burned down our brewery. He was, he sent mercenaries to kill us, etc., etc. It was very hostile. We came to defend ourselves and have negotiations. We discovered his true nature, and a fight broke out. The result of that fight was not in the favor of Ratdan, who you will now know is the man pretending to be Hops. And after we killed Ratdan, we thought it was only right in the American way for us to claim his business as our own.
And not let it pass down to this Brick fella?
Brick was our companion. He never once raised a concern about the
Objection!
passing down
Bill
of the business.
Scruple says, objection! Brick is a child, Your Honor. Brick is a child. He can't be held to the same accountable for the same sort of scrupulation that an adult can. He's not going to raise an objection because he's scared.
Objection to that objection. Ah, balloons!
Objection! Balloons, Your Honor.
Sorry. He is not a child or someone who ages by... Stop with the balloons! Or ages by any standard that should be comparable to that of humanoids, or whatever name for humanoids is applied here. He is a creature made of, believe it or not, bricks. And also, we have not confirmed his death. I have not seen a brick pile. I don't know what that would be, but last we saw him, he's a fine and dandy, and we have not been alerted to our friend's death. And if the court is trying to avail us of this information right now, it is being done in an extremely unprofessional way. When were we allowed to enter things into evidence? When was the evidence reviewed? When were we given time to develop a legal strategy?
Objection!
Your objection right
Objection.
now. This is a camel court, or whatever the terminology, kangaroo court, and you can, by the way, you also said my name wrong. I'm the murderer formerly known as the Shark, or Pitbull. That's disrespectful. Fuck you, fuck this court, we win, I'm out.
The Snow says, objection overruled. Your qualms with our Vestorian legal system is not relevant in the case at hand. Brick is confirmed to be dead, and we have evidence to believe as such. We also, in the autopsy, found out that he was a child.
By that logic, I am also a child, for I have only been created a week ago and uploaded with this information.
You're letting a child represent us?
By this logic, and clearly I am not, so therefore Brick was not either.
Brick was not a man made out of bricks.
Your pause, therefore, means that I have won this argument.
Small hesitation. I win.
Spelling error. Brick was a socially anxious child with incredible latent magical prowess. He wasn't...
If Brick is a child, and I'm gonna keep talking about him as if he's alive, because until I see a body, I don't believe a damn word out of anyone here. If Brick is a child, how could you expect him to legally inherit and own a business of that size? Someone would need to come in and look after it in his wake, in his absence.
Bill Scruple says, but that person would be someone already in the business, i.e. Snow.
Show me where the law is that says it has to be that.
Right here.
Show me the
He
law.
shows you the law and it says it right there.
Oh.
Joke's on you, I can't read.
Well, there's a reason why we made Ripa run a lot of the stuff. He was someone that was working within the company, and we would happily give
Ripper, at the
we would
time
happily
of
give the company the brick. If Brick wanted the company, I'd let him have it.
Objection. Ripper at the time of employment was just a contract security guard / receptionist. He wasn't even a full-time employee. And these
I thought
guys...
he was like the CEO.
These guys have promoted him to chief of operations.
Which he deserves to be.
Which
He's amazing.
He's great.
Objection. The prowess of Ripper is irrelevant to the situation. These newfound CEOs took him to a position that he didn't earn through his own merit. And it is a null and void position because you guys are not the CEOs of Otherworldly Brewery. It should pass down to Brick, who, now being deceased, and...
You killed Brick!
I have an objection to make here, guys. When looking at the documentation, which I will admit, we did look at documentation and see that Hops was the owner of the brewery, correct? Hops doesn't exist.
Yeah.
All the documentation
isn't a real
is null and void. Every signature he ever did was fake.
Objection. Under Court of Vestoria, Hops was his Vestorian name, and despite being a Scrat, he still had a Vestorian identity, and therefore it's still legally binding to him.
So a Scrat can wear a suit and get fake documentation pretending to be someone else? That's legal?
Yes.
And then open a brewery?
He had documentation saying that he was Hops? This Scrat was also... Bullshit.
Yes.
And it's...
You get some gasps from that, actually. But Snow then says, as part of this legal proceedings, we are also formally... and also through Douglas's new position as chief tailor in the city, we are formally recognizing the Scrat as Vestorian people and forgiving them of all previous crimes of impersonation.
Oh, that's really nice, because that would have happened after the fact, and it's illegal to retroactively change laws and try to apply them to us before you enforce them.
Yeah, but I think you guys are misunderstanding the situation here.
No, I think you are misunderstanding. I possess a high-yield nuclear device inside of my chest cavity.
I want to point out, when he says that, we all look shocked. Like, it's not like this is our planet as well.
Whoa! Hold your horses then, soldier, says George Washington. A nuclear device? What the fuck is that?
Indeed. Plan A was for me to be a lawyer. Plan B was for me to be 10, 9.
Yo, Antron, cool it.
Stop.
You don't need the bomb yet.
Abort.
Mr. President.
Yes.
President Washington.
That's me.
My president.
Your president.
This court.
Our president.
You must see that this court is a mockery to the American way. It is making a fool out of democracy. How can the person laying these claims down be the one judging everything?
Well, Snow did convince me that she was the woman for the job of setting up the laws and systems in Vestoria after we lost the monarchy. And she was very persuasive, he says, blushing slightly.
And did the people have a say in this?
The people had a say in who the president was, which was me, and now I'll make the decisions.
I do want to point out that history nerd in me is furious because George Washington was
Me too.
not about the abuse of power.
Me too. Like, yeah, I was like that as soon as George Washington showed up in this, but you just gotta
Motherfucker
accept
turned
it.
down a crown.
No, this is a parallel universe, George Washington, where he is very obsessed with power.
George, my president, there is a severe lack of jury here. So don't you think there's a conflict of interest that Snow, the one who's going to get the business, is the one
Civil
who's our
trials don't
judge?
get juries. Civil trials don't get juries. I'm sorry, the Shark is very familiar with legal proceedings. Civil trials do not get juries, period. That's not a thing.
Damn.
That is true.
Bill Scruple says, all Vestorian trials don't have juries. They are just presided over by judges. And in this one, it is Snow. And if you remember, Snow is not the one charging you with the crimes. I am. Yes,
Who are
she may.
you?
I'm Bill Scruples. And yes, she is going. It is true that she will inherit the company, but that
This
is
court
besides the
and
point.
this Victorian legal system makes no rhyme or reason. Therefore, let my clients go, or I will detonate my chest bomb.
This is a threat to our legal system, says George Washington.
You are a threat to the legal system,
How could you
Mr.
say?
President. And I say that in heavy, like, italicized font. President. Okay? You have installed yourself as a king.
The general.
What is the difference between you and the previous monarch?
There will be another
It's
election.
not really George Washington. It's a robot.
If you guys are unhappy with this, vote for someone else in the next election.
Wow.
Okay, can I talk? Can I have a sidebar with my party real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all we huddle together.
Guys, we're not going to win here. I think we
No.
No, that's why that's why the bomb was installed in me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
I
is
was
completely
Really
stacked
hoping that
against us.
appealing to his democracy would kind of, change things
So,
around, but he seems pretty
I say-
brainwashed.
We call the bluff. We just get up, walk out of the courtroom, go to the
Do it.
brewery, and we send a message saying if anyone comes and tries to take it from us, the bomb goes off, and
Do
then we
I
go about our
detonate-
merry way.
Okay, then I detonate the payload. Okay.
Yeah, if they come and try and take it.
Very well.
What are they going to do? What are they going to do?
I mean, we can't.
Here's the thing. I'm not against us just walking out here, but I don't think we should spend our time defending the brewery. I think we should move on.
Or trial by
Because-
combat.
Is that a thing here? Your Honor.
Snow. So, you have anything to add? I'm ready to pass judgment.
Can we invoke a trial by
I am
combat?
as well.
No.
Oh, never mind. Sorry then.
Okay, yeah, then we're good.
But
we
bear
don't
in
want to hear
mind,
your
if
verdict.
if you try anything, she eyes up all of the guards and the general. There are people in here that will be able to take care of you.
I like
You
to see
do
them try.
understand the power of an explosive that I have, correct?
I don't think they've
Everything
never
within a
invented
1
nukes.
kilometer
They don't-
radius will be obliterated when this detonates.
I don't believe you.
I'm a level 9
8,
mage.
7, 6.
Antron,
Stop.
We're still within a 1 kilometer radius.
It's like doo.
Snow, quick question. What are the consequences of being found guilty? Like, we don't actually know what happens. If we really killed and forged and stole, and you say that that's what happened based off of one witness. What
Also,
happens to us?
we don't know the charges. No one read out the fucking charges.
Sorry, that's my fault. The charges are unlawful repossession of the otherworldly brewery and 2 murders.
Oh,
We're on
this
trial
isn't a
for
civil
murder?
trial. This isn't a civil trial.
You murdered
There
Hobbs
should be-
and you murdered Brick.
we haven't
I
seen
request-
Brick for months. This is what are you talking about?
So what I'm
Cody,
saying is,
there's
what
no
are
point.
what are the consequences of those actions in Victoria?
if we're moving over to consequences, I'm very happy to negotiate on that front. We usually murder would land you, capital punishment, prison for life. But I'm
didn't
happy.
murder anyone.
I'm happy that if you guys plead guilty, you just hand over the company of the otherworldly brewery back to. It reverts all of the changes you've made, and that means that I will inherit. And I'm happy that that will be the result of this trial.
And it will lead to the destruction of the world, and you will die in a sad life, and you would wish things were different.
I haven't.
Just for
Fun fact,
what
he
it's
actually
worth.
is from the future.
yeah, he is
Yes.
from the future. For what it's worth, can I get a zone of truth just for me?
Just on you?
Yeah, I just want to say some things that nobody here can deny is true.
Okay, but you have to answer my questions. Oh,
Why? No, I want to make a statement.
okay. I'll allow you to make the statement, but afterwards, if the statement doesn't come with a confession to the murder of
See,
Hobbs,
this
then
is why I installed the bomb. Like, this is if they're gonna do this bullshit, this is why I have this.
Washington.
Okay?
Washington. Zone of truth on Cody. Get into the zone of truth square.
I'll get into the zone of truth square,
Washington casts the zone of truth over Cody.
and I choose to fail.
Yeah.
We had no idea that Brick was dead. We did not murder him. In fact, we haven't seen him in a little while. But he was a friend to us. We took down Hops in a matter of self-defense after a business meeting gone quite wrong.
And he hired mercenaries and burned down our brewery.
Yeah, he was a pretty bad guy. Not that qualifies murder, like I say.
But
it was a fight.
It proves self-defense if he tried to kill us with mercenaries.
Yeah. We took over the Hops Brewery in an admittedly hostile way, but we were not aware that there were any legal benefactors, anybody that could inherit it. And thus ends my statement. We are innocent.
Well, that's a good enough confession for me. I'm willing to pass judgment on the Hops murder trial, and what is it?
Can I get in the zone of truth?
Yes. I scoot you over.
I'm very scared.
Washington,
Okay,
another zone of truth. I only have so many spell slots.
Can you not just keep up the same one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As someone who has spent a long time back in my world being dragged to court, intimidating witnesses, trying to corrupt judges, I would like to say, objectively, not even subjectively, this is the worst trial I've ever seen, and you have so little safeguards in place to make sure that you don't have someone just trying to benefit themselves for an outcome that I wouldn't respect the outcome of this case no matter what. But I'm not gonna lie, running a company, it's not really important for us anymore. So I think we're probably gonna end up being okay with just giving you the company, and then if he wants to set off his bomb later, I'm fine with that too. Okay, thank you.
Well,
and I plead the fifth.
That was very unwanted. Again, as I said before, the criticisms of the country's court is something that you can keep to your own time and
question
does border on treason.
Can I have a query?
Okay,
what is the point of having any type of court if you just decide arbitrarily whatever you want there to be the case? Why even bother having this system? Why even bother having this building?
She smiles.
If you are clearly a totalitarian dictatorship.
She smiles and says, I plead the filth. Filth?
The shark makes fun of her EB.
She doesn't know what the fifth is. She doesn't know what the fifth is. She probably
whatever the shark said.
I do as well. I plead the fifth. 4, 3.
Again, your criticisms of the court are irrelevant to this trial. So I think we're in agreement that she slams her hammer down on the thing. I'm happy that we've come to a peaceful conclusion here. And these guys are guilty of unlawfully taking over the Otherworldly Brewery.
Are we going to go to hold out, guys, and try to fight this, or are we just going to go about our own day?
Well, let's just see what she says.
Okay.
And if you guys will be polite enough to not kick up a fuss, and essentially plead guilty, which is what I felt like Cody did, we will forgive and forget the little murder cases. And
forgive him. I just told you that there were no murders.
We would need a more extensive trial for that, and I think everyone here is quite very busy, and as long as the Otherworldly Brewery falls into its proper hands of then I'm very happy.
Snow the next in line to inherit the brewery.
Bill Scruples shuffles his paper. She is the branch manager of the capital, which is directly under Hops. So it would go Hops, and then obviously his descendants, and then it goes to the branch managers, and the capital.
Did
branch
I promote her?
Was it
me that promoted her? No, right?
No, she was always the branch manager of the capital.
Can I say that we need to retain at least the brewery that we owned before we merged?
Oh yeah.
You would retain whatever property you had.
The Otherworldly Brewery.
Yeah.
So wait, what was the brewery?
We still own the name.
Yes.
What was the brewery before the Otherworldly Brewery?
Hops Brewery.
So you were going to get Hops Brewery, and we're going to get Otherworldly Brewery, like the
Yes.
name at least.
Yes, you can keep the name, but if if I remember correctly from what you were testifying, your otherworldly brewery burnt down, did it not?
Yeah, but we could just make another one if we really wanted to.
Oh.
Well, we probably don't. Like, you're like,
Guys, we have
step into the
infinite
zone of
money.
truth. Snow, you're
Let's
just
just
lucky we don't actually care that much.
Yeah. Also, we have infinite money. Let's just crush her in the business world by selling free beer.
And she slams her hammer down, and she says, "What? I'm happy with that. Guilty."
All right.
And
Damn.
you are now no longer the owners of Hops Brewery Incorporated. So all of the breweries that exist all throughout Vistoria are now lawfully being handed over to. Yeah. What's your?
Will this go on my like criminal record like back at home as well?
No, I don't know what you mean by back at home, but
Okay. All right. Cool. Just making sure.
This is like killing a guy in international waters. It doesn't count.
Can we
And
leave
that-
now?
yes. Yeah, of course. You're
Hey,
free
guys.
people now.
Magic missile. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh, lightning!
I was programmed to detonate my bomb in case we lost. Is that still a thing?
No, that's fine. Yeah.
Wait 15 minutes and then do it. Hey guys, can we just get out of here real quick?
No, that would be a huge loss of civilian life, unfortunately.
Maybe just
I
do it
guess-
at the brewery.
sorry that your like entire lineage was built up to this trial, Antron.
Well, it was a try. I was programmed to make sure you would win a rather irrelevant trial.
Yeah. Had we known that there was no chance, then
That's
You know.
why the bomb was programmed in my chest.
Can we keep you around though for a later fight?
I don't know if I will still exist, but sure.
He
What
only
is my
lasted.
purpose? What is my purpose?
What was I made for? He only lasts for a day before he goes back to
Yeah.
being Anthony.
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And he can-
Oh, is there any places that we need to destroy within a day's walk?
it would be less. He's been Antron for about 12 hours or so because it was last night he transformed.
Yeah.
So,
do we know where Snow's house is?
I don't know if you know where her house is. You know where her offices are.
Can you
It would be
minimize the bomb?
just to blow up. Place of work. No, okay, we've got things.
We
to
don't
do.
want to kill civilians. We don't want to kill civilians.
No, we got these towers to
just-
activate.
just joking.
You know what the problem is? I'm so petty right now. I genuinely want to start up another business just to ruin hers.
Yeah.
But we don't exactly have time for that. But I really want to do it.
Wait, technically, why don't we have time for that?
I gotta get home. We
Okay,
we
fine.
have spent months and months here already.
I'm having fun.
Listen, I'm
I've
having the
only
time
been
of my
here for
life,
12
but I do need
hours.
to get back to the real world.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Is this
Oh,
not
can I
real?
talk to? Can I get my levels and classes into Monk yet? What's going on?
Yeah,
with
yeah,
that?
yeah. Well, you'll have Jesus time after this if you want to.
Jesus time.
Jesus time.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Yeah, I guess we're just gonna walk out the courthouse then.
You guys get escorted out of the courthouse by the guards, and then you're left outside, and you could already see workers are like running around, changing the branding on all the otherworldly breweries and stuff, like immediately, and all of that. And Littlefeather's standing outside and goes, "How did it go?"
About
I
as
am
well
s-
as it could have.
I am still functional, unfortunately.
You know what we should have done, guys? We should have negotiated his buying it back. We have money.
I don't think anything would have worked.
It feels like
No,
you
I
can-
mean we still technically could.
It
What
feels
if we
like
just buy it back?
you lost
We lost. Yeah.
Yeah, we lost.
the entire brewery company.
We still have the otherworldly brewery name.
What will happen to Ripper?
He'll go back to working for Hops.
Probably. As a
Wait, they
security
killed
guard.
Brick. Is Brick dead?
Wait,
Oh,
did
yeah.
they actually
Figure
kill
out what
Brick?
the fuck
I just
happened to our
assumed they were
friend.
lying. Hold on. I'm gonna cast
Last I
locate
saw him, he was
creature.
working for me as a friend, and now he's dead.
As a friend. I'm gonna cast locate creature and try and locate Brick. If he's in the city, I should be able to detect him.
And would that be able to determine whether or not he's alive, or you just does it have to be a living creature? So that's what I'm questioning.
I don't think it says living.
Well, that means he's dead.
Well, it might not. I would be able. I'm just saying.
It doesn't say.
I guess if something is dead, they don't count as a creature anymore because they're just an object. They're just a corpse.
Yeah, you're right.
So
yeah.
you activate locate creature, and you cannot find anything.
Oh,
Fuck. I think they might have killed Brick.
I thought they were just lying about that.
Yeah, same. I just assumed it was a bluff.
Okay.
we don't have time to start a
Fuck
whole new
these guys.
business. I agree, but are we really going to let him away with murdering our friend?
No. That crosses the line.
But I don't want to kill.
We don't have to kill her.
We can cripple.
Oh?
How about this?
No, look.
Let's go back to Wellington, get a bunch of money, buy the brewery off of them, break a couple kneecaps.
I would like to try ice cream.
You know what? Yeah. Before we deal with any of this, you only have 12 hours of life left, guys. Let's give this robot the best 12 hours it's ever had.
That sounds crazy.
Just for the rest of the day, you guys are just having
Yeah.
this fun time in the capital.
Let's do that. We'll see
Eating
all the
ice.
attractions in the capital.
All right, so it's just a montage of you guys going, you're getting ice cream, but it's Snow brand ice cream. You're going to see a play, but it's like a play about how shit you guys
And I'm
are.
just sitting there, like, as a robot,
Yeah.
like watching the play and eating the ice cream, and just very,
Ripping through your metal jaw.
yeah.
It is literally every place that you go for some sort of entertainment has Snow branding on it in some way. You go drink at the Snow Brewery. And that is what this montage. It's both Antron's having a fun time in the city montage, and also the weight of Snow's commercial grip over Vestoria montage.
I can't believe you made Washington evil.
I don't know if he's evil.
Fucking Brit.
He is so evil. What are you talking about? He is so objectively evil.
Yeah, yeah.
You
He's
King
just
George
being-
simp bitch.
He's just being manipulated hardcore. He is just. I made Washington an idiot, is what I've made him. He's always been an idiot. Washington from day one has been a moron in this universe, and he is still an idiot. I wouldn't say he's
Glad
evil.
you said this universe. I'm not pro-American, but I love me some George Washington.
I don't understand one thing though. Thank you so much for this day, by the way. It was truly the most marvelous. I now have I now have a conscience. Thank you for giving me this.
There's one part in the montage where like Cody turns into like a horse and Antron's like riding on the back of him.
Yippee! This is fun. Yeah. Thank you, Cody, for teaching me fun.
At one point, we take you to like just a place that has other machines, and we're like, we paid them, don't worry. And like, close the door.
One thing I don't understand though, if Snow has taken everything from you, why not just terminate her life functions?
I don't think we could.
But
I don't think we could do that without, causing a lot of
She
other
also
issues
broke my
along
heart
the way.
and killed my friend.
Now that you have showed me the value of life, I understand.
I'm not big on revenge.
That is my entire programming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have somewhere to be. You could kill her.
Very well then. And you've just sent a Terminator off to kill Snow.
Wait, Antron, wait.
What time? It was the evening. It was about 8-9 p.m. ish
Yeah.
when he was summoned. So you guys have just had like this court trial that probably ended
Trial
around
was
midday.
in the morning, right?
Yeah, it probably
let's
ended
say it's
around
like,
midday.
Let's say it's like 5 or 6 right now.
Yeah,
It's probably evening.
It's like
And
twilight.
so he has like an hour left, hour or two.
I
left.
will go exterminate. I will go
No, wait,
terminate
wait.
Snow.
Look, Antron, I can't send you to kill someone with a good conscience. I can't do that. All right. This is our problem. We'll figure it out.
Wait, one question to clarify that. Do you have sentient? Are you actually sentient, or is it all programming?
I
That's our answer. I wouldn't feel too bad about sending a non-sentient robot to do murder.
No.
The problem is, after that court case, are they just going to think that we killed her?
Yeah, obviously.
do we care?
Am I killing Snow or not? Democracy mode activated. Vote now.
No.
You only care in the
You say
aspect
kill,
of, like,
and it just a little tick just like on my like my monitor, just one. Just like
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna try to. This
Ding.
is the year of Norman. I'm not gonna be a petty bitch.
Okay.
I'm better than
I'm
them.
fine with murder. I just don't want to kill myself. That's not true. I'm trying to grow, guys. God damn it.
Yeah.
You've made progress. You slowly started to give in, but you held off longer than I did. Pitbull.
everyone in the chat's
I'm
like,
proud
let
of
the
you.
chat decide.
Twitch chat cannot decide because they will 100% say yes.
Yeah.
Are you guys?
You don't know
are
for
you guys?
certain.
Lopes now.
You don't know for certain.
Are you guys against the idea of buying back the brewery?
Yeah, we have too much going on. We have infinite money. There's no practical reason for us to do it.
It'd be crazy to give Snow infinite money, says Little Fella.
Yeah.
If this is what she could do with a fuck ton of money, what's he gonna
What
do
could
with
you do with
infinite?
Wellington's funds? Yeah, just leave her to her own devices.
Does
I don't want to stay
she
in this
have?
world. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, I want to go home too. No, I want to stay. I don't know. But I do want to ask, is there by chance any known business rivals of Snow we could fund? And that way we don't have to do any work. We can just fund her rivals.
So, any business rivals of Snow would have been business rivals of you in the past, and I think you don't have any anymore. And so neither does she, because you
I don't want to give
sort
Rippa
of-
a call. Let's give him a job.
For example, a business rival would have been Juna's Brew, but you employed her as, like, she technically is a subsidiary of the Otherworldly Brewery.
Well, but that was when we were in charge. So does that still?
Something to think about.
Yeah.
I think we hire Rippa to start the Otherworldly Brewery again from scratch.
Yeah.
And just tell Wellington to fund the project.
Ripper, take down Amazon.
Yeah, Ripper's...
Rippa become competition.
Yeah.
That's where we find out that Snow's second name is Bezos.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah, she was
All
Isekai
right.
this whole time.
I think we've lost focus.
Yeah.
I think we need to find these last few towers, activate them, kill some gods, and get out of here.
Well, I don't know anything about that, but I wish you good luck on your journey.
Thank you, Antron.
Thank you.
I will now be returning to my own time, where I will tell them that the prophecy of 7,000 years has failed.
I do want to test something. As Antron teleports out, I try desperately to hold on to him, and I go, "Please get me out of here. Take me with you. Fuck.
You get teleported to like the year 9000 on Europa, and just like near this future world. All right.
How about you embellish the details a little bit? Make us look cool.
Be a
I will-
hero in your own time, Antron.
I can lie.
Yeah.
I think you may
That's
have
what-
just saved the future. Lying solves every problem.
Just started a new religion somehow."
Yeah.
All right. You slowly...
Farewell.
You spark off back to Earth, and Anthony reappears suddenly.
All right.
And Anthony,
Oh, hey,
you
Anthony.
appear. You have no idea what's going on, Anthony. You have no idea how anything happened. You appear.
All right. I'm back, everybody. It was really nice. I got to see my wife. We got married in a day because I didn't know when else I was going to see you guys.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
Congrats, dude.
Thank you so much. You know,
We'd
it's-
celebrate, but we just spend literally the entire day with Antron celebrating.
What the fuck is an Antron?
Oh, he's like your ancestor, descendant?
Descendant? So he's from the
Yeah. He's from the
Okay.
future. He's like
Wow.
a Terminator.
Did you win the trial?
No.
It wasn't really a trial. It was more us showing up to be
Yeah.
recorded.
Yeah,
All right.
it literally
Well-
wasn't a trial.
Well, at least I tried. That was the best I have.
Oh, you have no idea how much people tried for this. You have no idea the level of effort that went in. The shape of humanity was altered.
Oh my
right.
god.
Yeah.
I mean,
You did
okay.
7,000 years of work, Anthony.
Oh, I mean, I
we
told
appreciate
my
that.
wife about this, that maybe she passed it down to my child. Okay. Huh.
Yeah, to be
And I
fair,
don't
if you
need to-
told your wife about it and then you disappeared again,
Yeah.
Your wife would be like, "Oh shit, I've got to
Wait a minute.
Wait,
If that happens, then shit. Do I get to go back again, or am I just gonna die here now?
No, you got her pregnant when you were back, and so we don't
Oh yeah,
know.
we definitely.
We don't know.
I was gone
You
for
get-
24 hours, and I knew I was gonna come back here. What the hell did you think I would do?
Anthony, you are able to summon people from your bloodline and replace yourself for a day at any point
cool.
now, going into the future.
All right, we
yes.
can do that. All right, that's a new feature. All right.
Every time it's something wildly different. Next time it's spider people.
I have a bunch of things planned for that. Don't worry about it.
Ancestors, yeah.
Okay, so I understand that the importance of the towers. We need to focus on that. But like one night of a little bit of pettiness and trolliness towards the brewery. Does that sound fun, boys?
What's your plan?
I'm thinking we definitely need to do something.
Okay, so we lost the brewery. Then I don't know. You want to open another brewery?
Oh, I heard of this great prank this one Roman guy did where he lit the city on fire and played instruments.
Okay.
I don't think any fire.
I don't think
I
lighting
could-
a city on fire is a great idea.
I could transform into like a gigantic horse and take a big shit outside of her house.
That seems a lot more petty, but also like not like something that would like
We're in a
murder
petty
or,
mood right
or
now.
kill any civilians. So I think we should go with
Yeah.
that.
What if we hire Ripa to like invent whiskey and like vodka?
Oh,
and, like,
we
become
lost
their
Ripa,
competitors.
too. All right.
Yeah,
We
lost
could buy
Ripa.
Ripa back. We treated Ripa better than anybody, right?
I can recommend.
I don't know if that's true.
In Norman's head, it's like we upgraded him so much. Like he was like a security guard, CFO.
Yes, the thing is, you treated him worse, but you paid him better. So
Yeah. I don't think we treat him bad so much as we just give him way more work than is
yeah, that one
reasonable.
person could do of his
Yeah.
skill sets.
Can we go talk to Ripa? I want to know what he thinks. Cause I'm assuming he's like now he felt power and like importance, and now he's going back to like.
You
Yeah.
can, but he's in Stagverse.
Yeah, that's like a week away or something, right?
well,
That's not worth it.
it's a less. Well, it's about 3 or 4 days. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
half a week away.
Do we know where the rest of the towers are, and how many there are?
Well, Wellington does. You know how many are left that haven't been lit up. You can see every time you're in the town
we'll
center.
go to the fountain.
The fountain. You can see that the only two that haven't been lit up are Cleric and Monk, Washington,
Oh, okay.
and Jesus.
And Wellington knows where the last two are. Let's
Yes.
just talk to Wellington. We'll go because he's in the capital. Let's
Yeah.
talk to Wellington.
He's
Tell
in
him
his
what
house.
happened. 'Cause he'll
Oh,
probably
by
have
the
found
way,
out
guys,
already.
since I knew I was coming back, I have a big backpack full of guns that I brought from my time.
Yeah, no, you wait, no. I'm putting my foot down. When you get isekai, you do not bring equipment with you. You are just you. You're not
I
letting
like the
you-
idea that he tried though. Like
Yeah,
when he was,
you-
he's
yeah,
like,
I like
I'm
you
gonna
have the
transport
bag
back. He had, like stacks of guns, but then he disappears and all the guns just fall to the floor.
I
firing
keep,
as they're all loaded.
I keep my clothing, but not any backpacks. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it works.
This is the second time you've not let Tekking bring back a gun.
All right,
Okay.
let's talk
Let me
about
bring back a
holiday.
nuke, though. So there you go.
It was built into him, you know.
Yeah.
biology.
Yeah, study biology.
Old
Okay.
Tony brought things. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, everyone
He
has
did bring 'em.
the item on them that becomes their weapon or whatever, but
Yeah.
they have things.
I had
on them,
backpack
but-
of guns.
May I have my time with Jesus?
Yes, yes. So you're gonna go to Jesus. You guys go to Wellington.
Yeah,
This is
we'll
exactly
split
what happened last night. So we'll split up. You guys, do you want to do Shuck and Jesus first?
Yeah, let's do Jesus.
Yeah, let's do Jesus.
So Shuck, you go up to the vice president's office again. You have your same sort of conversation with the receptionist, and she lets you through. And Jesus is sitting there, and he goes, "Hey, dude, welcome in, my man. What a crazy court trial. I didn't know you were the one that was gonna be the criminal." Whoa.
Yeah, I hope that doesn't reflect on what we're trying to work on here. Like I know
Nah,
we're kind
man.
of on sides of some issues and
Listen. The law doesn't equate to justice. Morals and laws, they don't always coincide, my guy. I understand. You know? And
that's such a very Jesus-like thing to say, for sure.
Yeah.
Now,
Jesus
I mean,
is super woke.
I am Jesus. That's my name. Jesus
Yeah, Jesus was a
Christ.
criminal.
Yeah, he was. Right?
Yeah.
Jesus resolved
who gets
issues by flipping tables and hitting people.
Yeah, and he also got crucified.
He got
But who
crucified
decides who's
in
a
ring.
criminal? It's
Yeah,
like the people in power get to
criminal.
decide. that, you know what I
Exactly,
mean?
right?
Yeah.
Look, I don't want to talk about the trial. I really need to talk about a change in life direction because
Yeah, man.
I know you came from a kind of rough time, so maybe you can understand. I have issues being around people who have these rigid systems of life in place where, you know, like I have these companions who are great people and I really admire them, but we don't relate, right? Like Cody, he seems to have lived a good life, safe. I wasn't safe as a kid. My mom was a prostitute. My dad died. I had to grow up on the streets. There was no hugs for me at the end of the day. And I was shipped off to war when I was a teenager. I was given money and told I was serving my country, and I blew other people's heads off. Now I come back. The only way I could make a living, because the pension didn't come through, was joining gangs. And I made that way through there. But now I have infinite money, all these resources, and I'm realizing all this horrible pain that my way of living life brought to others, and it's terrible. I don't want to do that anymore, but at the same time, it's all that I know.
That's crazy, dude.
Oh, shit.
Sucks, man. Sorry to hear it. Or congratulations. No, man, serious, for real. We've all been there. We've all had situations where it feels like life is unfair and it's God testing us, but you've managed to make it this far on your courage and intelligence, and yeah, you've had to do some reprehensible things, but now you're able to make amends for all that. And you know, that's
How am I supposed to, Carol? How am I supposed to function though well in this society when like safety for me isn't in what other people feel safety, right? That I was safe as a kid is because I was around people who were willing to fight with me. When I was in safety is because of the battle had just ended, not because I had anywhere to go. What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to function?
You have to find happiness and safety in the connections that you make with others. You can make bonds and bring happiness through means that aren't fighting or aggression. People care about you, and more people will care about you the more that you care about them. It's the cycle of humanity. It's what binds us all together, is that that it's our survival instincts to look out for those we care about. The more friends you make, the less enemies you make.
And will I, well, the one thing I'm good at is taking care of situations that require force, but I don't want to kill anymore. I want to just use my hands to stop bad and help get my friends who still want to go home. I don't think all of them do anymore, but at least some of them.
Oh, I definitely do.
Just from outside the window.
Everyone's watching in the window.
Yeah.
We are so curious about this.
Force isn't necessarily bad, but excessive force is. Anything taken to its extreme, my child, will be detrimental to your own well-being and the well-being of those around you. The ways of the monk is to focus your force into quick, decisive strikes, or peaceful, forceful conversation. You can use your abilities to be able to help others, as opposed to propagating this vicious cycle of pain that you're a part of.
Then okay, can we transition to montage of monk practice?
They train a bit.
I just
Rocky montage.
Just out the corner of my
Survivor
eye. Just out the corner of my eye, I saw someone saying, "This just isn't Christian philosophy."
Yeah, because all the other Isekai characters have been so,
Well, yeah.
accurate.
All right, you guys.
Also, nobody in chat was there 2,024 years ago. You know what I mean?
You don't know.
You don't
Also,
know what Jesus said.
I mean, Jesus was Jewish too. He wasn't, because that didn't happen until after,
Yeah.
All right, so everyone's like,
his
I was.
philosophy.
All right. Yeah,
That was just good wisdom, though. Shout out the wisdom.
Maybe the next Tony that we'll get was one of the apostles or something.
Do I have to like roll to see how well I monk, or do I just get? I think it's 2 levels in monk I get.
Well, no, I think it's one level because
I thought we leveled up twice when I skipped it.
You've only leveled up once to skipping.
Okay.
So you get a level of monk, which we will figure out all that shit post session or between sessions.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
So yes, you spend the night training and chilling and meditating with Jesus. That's it. Daniel Greene, for our blind listeners, is doing actions. He's doing movements. He's punching. He's he's gonna break something in a second, and that will be so funny.
I already broke my wrist.
I was gonna say, what's up with that thing? It's just like, yeah.
I didn't break my wrist. I have a repeat stress injury from signing thousands of pages, and so
I get you. Yeah, no.
I shouldn't be laughing. I'm so sorry. It's
hurting all the time.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, dude.
It's the craziest, I was gonna say zero world problem, where it's like I'm so famous and I made so much money off my books that I hurt myself signing them all.
It's just a wild
right off.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that happened.
Get well soon.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so meanwhile...
For our blind listeners, Daniel B. Greene has just started throwing wads of money in the air and making it rain. He's dancing around in the gigantic
make the movement and maybe money will fall and for instead of the balloons.
I want to make it I'm not that rich and I did not make that much money.
Brandon Sanderson wishes he was Daniel Greene.
Yeah.
Okay, meanwhile, in Wellington's house, you guys go in. Boneslaw and Corey are there, chilling out. They're all playing the Isekai card game. That will come out at some point. But they're all playing it.
Hey, Mr. Wellington.
Hey, how did the trial go?
Not great. It wasn't really a trial.
Not great as in you lost the company, or not great as in Washington and Jesus are mad at you?
We lost the company.
Okay.
I think Jesus is chill with us. I
was here thinking that you guys were going to start fighting, having to kill a whole bunch of Vestorian guards.
No.
It took a lot of self-restraint because Snow's a fucking bitch, and I'm really and they may have killed our friend Brick, and I'm still trying to hold myself back. But
we need to get the bottom
good
of
the
that.
world.
Yeah.
And
wait. Brick's dead?
He might be. Yeah. They said that Brick died, and they said that we killed him. But obviously,
I've never really met him, so I don't really know.
Wellington, just know that we pled guilty, so that they just took the company.
All right.
And it didn't have to go any further because we're dedicated to the cause. And I still might fuck up Snow at some point, though. So just letting everyone know.
Well, honestly, if I'm going to be brutally honest with you guys, I don't really care about your company. I think I said that before. The important thing that we want to do is take down these gods and stop the cycle of, And as long as you're still on good terms with Washington and Jesus, we can continue to do that. Now,
Jesus for sure. Washington, we're on terms with him, I think. Yeah.
Right.
I don't think he hates us.
You're
said some pretty
very
mean
well,
things.
Mr. Wellington.
Yeah, of course I am.
Yeah, you've really got a hold of your temper nowadays.
Yeah. I'm happy. I'm proud of you.
Listen, if you came to my house and said, "Yeah, we killed the general, we fought Washington," then I would have lost my shit. But
That's
you
fair.
just losing your company, that doesn't matter to me. I'm sorry. Also, I've had quite a good time playing the Isekai D&D card game Vestoria with Corey and Boneslaw here, even though it's only a 2-player game. So,
my goodness, that's a fabulous card game. Where can I find such an amazing card game?
keep an eye on this space, and you'll.
Chat, I played it today. It's actually really good.
Oh, you guys played it? Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, we have it. We have a prototype on Tabletop Simulator.
It is really fun. All right. Sorry. Yes. Getting back on track. We need to know where the next tower is.
Which one? Jesus or Washington? Monk or cleric?
I feel like
I could
Jesus
describe
might be
both of them if you
easier.
want.
Whichever one's closest, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Monk Tower is deep in the west in Noblin territory.
Ooh, Noblins.
No,
God, we haven't seen a Noblin since the first episode.
I don't think I've ever seen a Noblin.
Yeah. The Cleric Tower is you're going to have to take a boat. It's on the islands to the east.
Oh my God! It's the opposite.
They're in opposite directions.
Jeez.
Gosh.
All right. Okay, me and Norman will take care of that. We just split. We just go
split up,
opposites.
Okay.
I mean, logically, that's probably what we would do, but we want to stay together as a party.
The
so,
fights have been getting pretty hard with the gods. I
Yeah.
think we need to stick together.
All right.
let's head west.
All right, let's go west first. So we're going to the monk.
about-
Yeah.
We manipulate Snow into convincing Washington to help us. Blackmail.
I feel like we can convince Washington ourselves.
I know. I just want to fuck up Snow.
He doesn't seem very smart.
I
so maybe we
want to
can do
get
that.
something out of like us losing this brewery.
Yeah.
Also, I have to say this. I could still hear you while I was taking a pee, and you made me laugh by lecturing about his temper, and I was just sitting there just like starting to laugh while pissing. Like, God damn it!
Did your piss like bounce up and down?
I kept it under control.
You did? I can
Excellent.
never do that.
I'm so glad to hear
That's
that.
a
you ever-
powerful stream, Daniel.
Do you ever get like DNA piss?
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Right. Yeah. Wait. Like.
Yeah.
That's crazy
Yeah.
when that happens. I'm glad.
I always feel like it's kind of artistic. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I
always
feel
want to take a
like-
video of it, but like, who would I send that to?
I feel like
Yeah.
Roastage D&D
The boys.
needs a woman on the cast.
You know, Kayla. Yeah, I mean, Kayla's
We
probably
did
the
say
closest
that
thing we
Kayla-
have to a guest. Yeah.
We did try and
we did
replace
say
you
that
with Kayla
Kayla.
last
Yeah, we
week.
did try. We tried to make it so Daniel Greene would be replaced with Kayla. Oh my gosh. Did you
Okay.
guys ever like you guys have siblings, right? Did any of you
No.
ever
Yeah.
like fight with each other's pee streams?
All right, we need to
This is completely irrelevant to me. I'm an only child.
Yeah.
We need to get out of here. We're gonna meet up with Jesus.
Never
or
had a
whatever.
group piss with the boys.
Just like you
No.
Just all
like
hitting
you
one,
see who
one
can last
tree.
longer.
What are we doing?
Like okay.
No. Let's just stop digging this hole. Let's put down the shovel. Let's walk
Mr.
away.
Wellington, can you take a piss?
No, but I really need to go all the time.
Oh,
Thanks for reminding me again, Anthony. I can't eat, I can't sleep, I can't drink. I'm hungry, thirsty, desperate for a piss. Can't do any of that.
Sounds like hell. Anyway,
Yeah.
which one is in the west?
The Monk Tower. It's deep in Noblin territory. Last I checked.
Right. Let's meet up with Jesus. Let's head west.
Sounds good.
All right, let's go.
Okay, you guys then. So you guys are gonna arrive at Jesus's office at like post Shark training. So Shark has been training with Jesus all through the night. It's probably like middle of the night. You guys rock up. And when you open the door, you see Jesus. And what pose would Shark be in that moment with Jesus?
I just tried to do it and I can't because my cast, and that made me feel really stupid. But I'm trying to do the thing where there's one hand like vertical. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
can't-
You
I can't do that though.
Oh yeah,
but
because your
I'm
thumb
doing
can't
that.
move. All right,
Yeah.
so you open the door, and the Shark and Jesus are their pee streams are crossing over. And
Yeah.
This must be the training of the monk.
yeah.
Shark, you broke your wrist. Are you okay?
Wow. He just for our audio listeners, Daniel Greene just flipped off Tekking, and it was
Yep.
devastating, and he will never recover from
I'm now
I'll
a
get
creature of lethal zen.
I gotta go
And
drain my
perfect.
snake with the boys.
No.
All right. Let them know how.
Take the mic.
Tell them hi.
All right. How's training going?
I am now. Wait. If I want to still be a vicious dog but a cuddly zen one, I am now.
Chihuahua?
No, oh my God, no! What
No,
the
okay.
hell? Have you
Sorry.
ever been
Yeah,
around a
well,
chihuahua?
Sorry.
They're vicious. They're
Yeah.
horrible. Yeah.
No, I'm just still the pit bull because pit bulls are misunderstood. They're actually beautiful,
Pitbulls
cuddly
are
dogs, and I love
lovely,
them.
Yeah. They're very
Yeah.
good with
All
children.
right. You've
Yeah.
trained
So
in
I
the
am
monk
just-
arts. Yeah.
I am the actual pit bull.
Ah.
Now, you're the actual pit bull in brackets fully realized.
Yeah. The true pit bull.
Fully transitioned.
Activated pit bull.
Hey, it's the other criminals. How are you guys doing, man?
Hey, Jesus.
Hey,
yeah.
man.
Hey man. Hey
Yeah,
Jesus.
we
how
are
you doing?
technically criminals now.
Yeah.
We're looking for the. We were gonna start heading towards the Monk Tower. If you guys
Great, man.
are ready to head out.
What is that?
Do you see that? You see that?
Whoa!
Whoa.
I'm so ready.
For our
I'm just gonna even if I'm not impressed, I'm gonna holy shit,
Yeah.
you move so fast. I didn't even see those punches. How many were there? It was like 30.
For our audio listeners, Daniel Greene is punching the air very rapidly.
He's doing like a flurry of blows.
It's faster than whatever you're imagining right now, audio listeners. It's faster than that.
It's way faster than that.
Yeah.
Want to see me run to that mountain in the back?
Yeah.
Want to see me do it again?
Yeah. All right.
Hey.
Yeah, so-
what is that?
So, Jesus, you know that there's like gods in this world that we're trying to beat?
There's no god but my father. I don't believe in any gods in
Right?
this
Yeah,
world.
and they're like fake gods, you know.
They're
they call
fake
themselves
gods.
gods.
Well, we gotta take care of these fake gods.
Yeah. Well, there's only 2 left. We gotta go to their like shrine, activate it with your necklace, beat them.
This
and then,
thing, I can never
that
take it
thing.
off, man.
Yeah,
It's so annoying.
and then we'll get back to our own world.
Wow, but what about my vice president duties here? And what about your secretary of agriculture? What you are a member of the government as well, Cody. And I can't remember what your role is.
Yeah, I was
You're a
it was
secretary
something
of
construction, right?
Yeah, secretary. Yeah.
I'm like the Secretary of
Infrastructure.
Health or something.
Yeah, secretary of
I don't
infrastructure or
think-
something.
I don't think I'm gonna have that job anymore.
That's a good point. I mean, yeah, Washington. He's got a little bit off the deep end, man.
Yeah.
But, hey, he's happy. You know, he's happy.
Cool.
Sometimes happiness is the most important thing in life. Don't you agree?
Sure.
We all have our own paranoia. Remember when I used to wear that gas mask?
Oh yeah, does he not anymore?
No.
Oh, okay.
This whole time I've just been imagining him with a gas mask.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ever since I
That was
became
just
vice,
it was just a phase, you know.
ever since I
Yeah.
became vice president, I just started to think about it. The air that we breathe in, it changes inside of us to whatever we want it to be, and how we
Mostly
use
carbon
that,
dioxide, but yeah,
mostly
sure.
carbon dioxide. But however we use that air defines ourselves. And so, I don't care if this air isn't God's air. It becomes God's air when I breathe it.
Wow. So true.
Live, laugh, love.
Should we wait until tomorrow until we leave?
It's quite late. You guys want to chill here? Have a
Oh, I'm like
sleepover?
covered in sweat. I'm gross. I'm tired. I
Yeah,
need
you guys want to have a sleepover here? I can get out the bedrolls.
Sure.
I have Monster Munch. It's a new sort of, it's like a potato type thing in a bag. It's from Snow Corp.
All right.
You guys want some Monster Munch?
Yeah, I'll try
I'm
Monster Munch.
sure, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you guys have a sleepover with Jesus and eat Monster
Yay.
Munch.
Incredible.
How's the
Incredible.
supper?
It's not your last.
Oh, good.
I hope this isn't the last bag of Monster Munch I ever eat.
I low-key now want somebody to paint the Last Supper, but with
Do
with
they
us.
do they have Monster Munch in America?
I don't know what this is.
No,
Okay,
I don't think so.
right.
Let
Shit.
me Google it. I don't know if you were just making
Yeah.
that up or if it's a thing.
She's
Hold on.
really good at making British exclusive references, but not realizing
Is it
they're
that they're British
exclusively
exclusive?
Yeah, I've never seen this before.
Is
It
it-
looks good though.
It's like a crisp. I don't even think it's potato
Yeah.
technically.
It's like a corn, puffed corn chip.
We call them chips here, yeah, but it's like
Yeah.
a puff thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's a corn snack apparently. It's
Yeah.
not technically a potato
I mean, we
chip.
have things that are similar to that. I've had corn-based like puff snacks before.
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's what it is.
I want to paint an image. We have a few more friends come over. Like, we also have like people be known.
Corey, Boneslaw, Little Feather, Hatchico.
kind of leaning our backs against the wall. Like, I'm kind of standing, like pointing, and then we just happen to perfectly get in the pose.
Yeah,
of the
it
last
perfectly
Supper.
emulates
yeah,
the Last
yeah.
Supper.
Yeah,
Someone's
it's the Last
pointing at
Supper,
the end.
but Last Supper, but you're all in like bean bags and
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're
Jesus is
eating
smoking.
bags. Yeah,
We're all eating like chips.
off the ground.
You know how, like,
Yeah.
in the painting, he's kind of doing this. He's just handing 2 blunts to others.
Oh, does Norman get offered weed?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
All right, well then he's gonna smoke it, and then he's gonna look at Cody and be like, "Let's go take a shit in front of Snow's office."
Norman
Oh,
and Cody
God.
high as fuck. Cody's gonna turn into just like the biggest type of horse he can and march towards Snow's office in the dead of night.
I did see
And we're both
McGuire
just gonna
give a
take
thumbs up
huge
behind
shits.
you.
Oh yeah. For those that don't know, I'm in McGuire's house right now, which is why I'm wearing his cool jacket.
McGuire.
Oh god, it'd be so
I was
funny.
kind of hoping he was going to come in and just start yelling about you wearing his jacket.
He just go, what the fuck?
He's
what
watching
the
the stream in the other room. I know because he's playing it so loud that I can hear it through the door.
There's like an echo.
Have it over speakers.
That's the polite way to say, McGuire, turn it down, son of a bitch.
Wait, I can make him turn it down.
No, he's gonna turn it up. He will turn it up. That will make him turn it up. You don't know McGuire. That just sounded like a McGuire ad lib.
Are you related, McGuire? By the way, I'm just going to talk directly to McGuire now.
Yeah,
Are you
McGuire,
related to Lizzie McGuire? Because that's the only McGuire I've known.
I was
that's
thinking
a
Mark.
character from
Mark McGuire?
No, Lizzie
Mark's
McGuire.
my
I don't know
first
Mark
name.
McGuire. I don't
Yeah.
watch baseball.
Yeah.
If me and McGuire married, I would be Mark McGuire,
Oh wow.
like the baseball player.
No, we can't hear you, McGuire. If
Oh,
you
he's
are
in the
talking.
chat. He's in the
Yeah,
chat.
he's in the chat. He's in the chat.
Yeah.
You have
There
to
is also
Toby
raucous
McGuire.
laughter coming from the other room. So they are listening. Yeah. So yeah, I'm assuming our take a shit outside of Snow's office plan goes fine.
Yeah. So you guys.
Wait, roll.
You
Oh,
guys.
for shit.
Are you doing it stealthily?
No.
No, I don't think so. I think we're gonna.
It's not like we're vandal. Like we're like. I was thinking of lighting her house on fire. Decided not to.
Can we get
settle
in on
for
the
the shit.
windows? Instead of turning into a horse, I'm gonna turn into the giant ape just so I can fling the shit like a monkey does.
Okay. So you take a shit as a horse or as a monkey?
As a monkey.
As a
I'm gonna do it
monkey. Outside of her house in it's 3 a.m.
Yeah. No one's out.
No one's there because it's her office. It's not her house. And you just start flinging the shit at the windows, splattering across it.
I love how
Norman's like laughing hysterically.
I love how this de-escalated from set off a nuke to light the town on fire to just throw shit at her house.
Yeah. Could you light the shit on fire though? Actually,
I mean, I could.
I don't know how much damage that would do. Like, I'm assuming the building is like stone.
Yeah.
The problem
So
is
wouldn't
other
go
people
in.
work here. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So
fair.
officers.
All right, fine. We'll just leave it
At some point, I'm gonna fuck with Snow. I promise that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can have your revenge
For now,
later.
towers are prioritized. We need to be on a good relationship with Washington.
Yeah.
Like once you get Washington and Jesus to do their towers, you could go crazy.
Yeah, we can go crazy. There's no stopping us.
Yeah.
I might just tell the gods that actually I don't want to kill them, and my wish is for them to kill Snow.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Especially they kill. I keep on forgetting. Like Brick might be dead, and they might have killed them. Like they might
Yeah.
be the ones that killed them.
If
Yeah,
Brick's
like-
dead, then it's 100% them.
Yeah.
No, it's
Well,
an
I'd say
unrelated.
Snow. It's
It's an
Snow.
unrelated forklift accident that killed Brick.
Yeah. He just fell over one day and just like like a Lego man dying in one
Yeah.
of the Lego video games. Just
You had a brick
Crazy.
attack.
He had a brick attack.
He bricked himself.
Damn it, that's so much funnier. God, you one up me so well there. Shit.
That's what people should be like on those comedy panel shows. Whenever anyone says a joke, everyone else should go, "Oh fuck, he's so much funnier than I am."
He had Brickle cell anemia.
Boo!
Compared to you.
That took a bit, but oh god, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. You guys all long rest. You all resting in the offices of Jesus, having your big sleepover, and it becomes the
Yay.
morning. You guys are now gonna take your time to journey forth into the west, or is there anything else you guys want to do before
Journey to the West.
journey to the
Yeah,
west?
we
with
met Son
Jesus?
Wukong along the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's Pitbull. His
Yeah.
new monk attire. He's holding like a staff.
Yeah. You don't know what the monk
no, I'm all
god could.
fists.
What if the monk
Oh,
god
I'm all
is
minus.
just Son Wukong?
That's up to you.
We could take him.
Wait, can I select my monk god? Oh, wait, no, you choose it. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, you choose it. Sorry.
Well,
I
you
thought
also
for some
not. You're
reason
not
I-
getting any sort of god. You're just getting a level into monk.
Yeah, you're just a monk.
Yeah.
No, but I want the monk god for no reason, just to be Muhammad Ali. I want that so
It's
bad.
not
I
going
don't
to be
know
an
why.
isekai guy. It's not going to be an isekai guy.
Okay.
Anyway,
But it could be.
anything you guys? Who are you bringing with you? B, anything you want to do before you go? Because you're bringing Jesus,
I think
but
we
you
want
have
this to be streamlined, right? So I
Yeah.
don't think we want to bring Boneslaw and Corey and other people.
Hachiko, Julag,
Yeah.
Little Feather.
I think we bring the core party and Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's just
Does-
us 5.
Does that include?
Brewers and Jesus.
Well, no,
Brewers and Jesus? I was saying even less.
Yeah, just
Oh,
Just
right.
you
Sorry.
guys.
Yeah, I
Like
forgot
just the 4 of
Okay.
us and Jesus.
I feel like Hachiko is actually very helpful to the party.
Just dog. You're not bringing
And,
Littlefeather.
No.
Do you want?
I will say,
Yeah?
if there's going to be more people than just us that are brewers, we're the brew.
We are the
Yeah.
brew.
Okay.
Well, yeah, we're no longer the CEOs. I'll say that much.
Littlefeather turns to
Maybe we
Cody.
can bring.
Is
Hold on,
Finn
actually.
okay? Is Finn okay? Did we check on Finn?
Oh my god, we have so many things to keep track of.
Oh,
Finn's
Christ.
been
Yes.
long gone.
Yeah, Finn's
no, Finn
starting
is-
his own life.
Finn is in the capital.
Yeah, he's in the
You
capital.
don't know what his current situation is. Last you knew, he's under the care of George Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah, before we leave, I have
Which
to
at
go
this
check on my
point,
kid.
George Washington might have just killed him.
Yeah, we should, why don't we check on Finn before we leave? Also,
Yeah.
if you're Pitbull, does that make Finn Paw? Does like his name change too?
Oh, instead of Finn.
Yes.
Let's go.
Here you go. Hey kid, you got a new name.
Again.
Wellington is also looking after. It's Wellington and Washington's joint responsibility.
Oh, so we
But,
could
like-
could ask Wellington when
Yeah,
we're with
you'd
him.
be able
like,
to
what's the
ask
deal with?
Okay, we give him a call while we're
Because
walking.
Wellington also technically works in the government as well. He's just
Yeah.
not, because of machinations you guys came up with, he's just not
Yeah.
doing much.
Okay, what's he say Finn is doing?
Okay, so in the morning you go around to Wellington's house. He's sitting there.
Yeah.
He's drinking some tea. It's falling through his skeleton body. He goes, "Hey, Finn, huh? He's fine.
Yeah, is he okay? Okay.
Yeah.
We're good, guys.
I
I don't need more information. I do not need more information. That is all that I need.
Okay,
You're a caring dad.
He doesn't want to get attached.
Exactly.
All right, let's go. Let's go on an
go.
adventure,
Littlefeather
boys.
turns to Cody and says, "Would you like me to go find Ripper?"
Honestly, I was considering you coming with us because at this point in your training, you're really handy in a fight.
Yeah, because
Like, you really did a number on those brain guys.
I was thinking that if you guys were still wanting to do brewery stuff, that some of us would be able to go with Ripper and start renovating the place in Englehart.
God, we have so many allies.
Yeah, we need to start making
Hold
a
on,
list.
can we lay down a plan for like Boneslaw, Ripper, Julag, like anyone that we have in the
Ori.
capital?
Squad of people.
Yeah.
We just want to make a squad out of like our leftover brewers and like any allies we
Bartenders,
have in
yeah.
the capital.
Yeah. And okay, so you've got this squad that is Boneslaw, Corey, Littlefeather, Hachiko, Julag, a Ripper. He's in Stagfirth.
Yeah.
Corey?
Yeah, I included Corey
Yeah.
in that list.
Okay, Corey. Okay. It's like 6 people.
Yes. What do you want him to do?
We want them
Ripper,
to
organize these people into a business.
Yeah, we want them to find Ripper,
Oh, Yog. Sorry, Yog.
Dogs,
Yog,
that's
Yog.
7. The B team.
the B team. This is the otherworldly brewery B team.
Yeah.
Find Ripper in Stagfirth. Buy him out of whatever contract he's in right now with Hops Brewery, and install him as the CFO of Otherworldly Brewery, and reorganize and start putting things together for us. Because once we're finished with these towers, I think that's going to be our key to just fucking with Snow before we leave.
Yeah, prioritize challenging Snow and annoying her as much as possible within
Yeah.
legal means.
You're like
Ripper
talking-
knows all of the people that we bought out while we owned Hops Brewery.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, legally, they should all be technically independent now because all those contracts will be void because it was us that did
Yeah.
them. So he should be able to like get them all involved in the Otherworldly
Yeah.
Brewery.
People like Juna, people like the Ice Devils in the
Yeah.
caves.
We're
Like,
just mobilizing all the NPCs to just annoy Snow.
So they're lined up like a bunch of soldiers, and they all individually like salute you guys.
Yeah.
Julag, he looks a bit sad, and he gives a quick look to Pitbull, and he goes, "I can do my best. I feel like, a good brewery needs a good lawyer."
Yeah,
And-
too right.
Corey's.
Yeah, and if we succeed, I'm staying here, and you and I are getting married and running the breweries. This is gonna be fun.
Don't play with my heart like that.
Aw.
No, that's the plan. Let's go.
Look,
He's made up his
By the
mind,
way,
Julag.
since Corey's there,
Corey. Says,
Corey, you figured out your deal yet? You know what's
I don't know, but maybe this will be a journey of self-discovery for me.
hopefully. All right, best of luck, everyone. Make sure to keep Yog in a cage at night.
Oh,
Bye.
Slaw! Yeah, and they all go off as a big group.
This is amazing.
Guys, I
What's
need
really
to stop
funny?
making.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was gonna say I need to stop making promises to Julag. I don't know why. I just can't stop.
You just proposed to him, apparently.
Yeah, that's a crazy thing to promise and not mean.
I mean,
It just happens. It's like sneezing.
oh man, well you got to follow through, dude. There's no other way.
Fuck.
Oh, I hate when you sneeze and you follow through. Anyway, it would be really funny if we like did this like big like, yeah, let's go and do our plans, and then we leave the city and we're both heading the same way.
You
Groups
are,
are
to
just
be
kinda like-
honest, because Stagfirth is to the west. So
Farewell, everyone. So
But
we're just like
they're-
walking
they're
on
like-
the road, but it's on the opposite sides of the road. We're not saying anything.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
you're going a little bit more southwest, I guess. You've got a long journey ahead of you. This is like a good week, maybe a week and a half travel. And you've got Jesus with you guys. Is there anything that you guys are going to do or want to do during this journey?
First
I'm
of all,
obnoxiously doing karate the entire time.
Yeah.
like whatever vehicle we're like riding, horse-driven
Yeah.
carriage or whatever, Jesus take the wheel. First
yes,
and foremost.
absolutely.
Okay. But yeah, I think on the way, there's nothing in particular Cody's gonna do.
Okay.
Same.
Yeah. I don't
Anything that
think
you
there's
guys want to
anything
talk to
particular.
Jesus about now that he's here?
So like, are you the real Jesus?
Yeah.
Like no
man.
bullshit. Are you the real actual Jesus?
I am really Jesus. I'm glad that I'm so famous
you're
in the
like-
future.
Yeah, you're like God, right?
Yeah. God's my daddy.
Is he also you?
Who was the governor of Rome when you were killed?
He gives you the answer
There's
to that
something
question.
about
All right, gotcha.
there's something about
Holy
making
shit, he's
Jesus
really
called
Jesus.
God Daddy that is like, I'm not religious and that felt wrong. Like that was like, ugh. What the hell?
Oh, Daddy God.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. All right. Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, I don't. At this point, we've seen so much shit in this journey and met so many characters and seen like so much stuff within the world that meeting the actual Jesus and traveling with him is one of the more kind of believable things.
Hey, don't worry about food, guys. I got that multiplication on lock.
Yeah, he could just do that. He's
Yeah.
also magic.
yeah.
He's legit
Yeah.
biblical Jesus.
But
I'm like,
only
okay.
fish and bread.
Right.
I'm gluten intolerant.
You can't do it with like berries or like tofu.
No.
Wait, okay. By that logic, is your blood literally wine then? God, he just starts cutting into himself and is eating.
Jesus is
Oh my God!
confirmed.
No. It doesn't seem to be.
Just really, he just really wanted to try.
But it
we're,
is
we're
kind of
learning.
tasty, man. Yeah, I can. If you catch a fish, I can make 50,000. Also, only in those quantities. I can't make
All right.
100. It has to be 50,000.
I
Interesting.
thought it was 5,000.
5,000. Is
dead?
it 5,000?
Is the fish alive or dead when he does that?
It's the feeding of the. It's 5,000. I can only make 5,000.
Okay.
Yes, you got a question, my pupil.
So if you can create 5,000 fish at any time from any given space, if you created them in like a confined steel sphere, would the mass of all of the fish just meld and then like form a black hole in
I'm
that steel
interesting in
sphere?
yeah. This is
What-
something
this
that makes
is
sense to me. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Well, I have to have a source fish first.
Right, sure, but if you had that source fish, can you make the black hole?
No, they come out one at a time, and they don't. It's sort of. They sort of go.
Is it like he vomits them like
Yeah.
It's really painful, actually. guys. Like, yeah, they come out of me.
Well, I'm taking notes.
It's out of fish.
He's like,
Taking notes.
guys,
We know what we can do here
It's
with
like,
Jesus.
guys,
All right.
you guys want some more fish? Let me just.
Can you can you cure any disease, or does it have to be leprosy specifically?
blindness and leprosy?
That's the only two things you could heal.
I can
Okay,
also
gotcha.
like get a camel and squish it really tiny, and
What?
So it could fit between the eye of a
Yeah,
needle.
yeah.
Okay, great. Nice.
I can walk on water as well.
It'd be really funny if
there's, like, a
Daniel Greene
platform.
couldn't change the camera to the other camera in front of him.
Is he
Yeah.
taking shots over there?
Maybe.
it's Dayquil.
I
Oh,
was
it's
gonna say it's a
Dayquil.
medicine. Yeah.
Imagine, like, I would say, like, he's like changes camera angle right now.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Just have Daniel Greene in the background taking medicine.
He's wearing a lab coat too. It looks like he's making drugs back there or something.
Feels like he's experimenting on himself. Like
Oh. Right. This is okay.
So we're just figuring out Jesus' powers. Yeah. Okay.
You guys eventually reach the precipice of the forest, the jungle.
Okay.
And you guys have been in this sort of area before. You were sort of the north of this jungle where Mushwick is, but this is the sort of south of the jungle. And you guys can start entering into the western jungle.
Okay, you guys have been here before. I've never been here. Is it dangerous?
No, there's like mushrooms that talk to you.
Oh, okay.
And as genuinely, Cody, as you say that, you hear a voice that goes, "What do you mean by that, huh?"
Oh, shit.
And on the ground, there's a small little mushroom in the forest, just there. And he's looking up. He's like, "We don't just talk to you. We create friendships and bonds that last a lifetime."
I pick the mushroom.
Can I eat him?
Sorry.
Yeah, he dies.
Anthony, why would you do that?
I'll get rid of the evidence. And I just take it and eat it. I'll just take it and eat it.
No, Jesus is like, "No, let me do it. I can make 5,000 of them."
It's like, "Hi there, I'm a little mushroom. I want to be your friend." Oh, okay. Pluck. Like,
there are some other mushrooms who start turning towards you now and go, You killed him?
It was an accident. It was an accident.
Me too.
We're new here.
You're gonna make father very upset.
Who was your father?
Moo. The trees
it a cow?
reverberate, and this giant mushroom guy, stomps down. Like in the first episode, you saw them in the distance. This giant walking mushroom tree stomps down.
No, fuck that. I'm gonna grab the mushroom corpse.
Shark ate it.
Did he actually? Did you allow him to snatch it from you?
Pitbull, did you actually eat it?
Yeah.
Okay.
No!
So he's eaten it.
There's nothing to be done.
Okay, it's gone. Yeah.
I was gonna revivify this little mushroom.
No, but he's been eaten.
You still can.
In the stomach?
Go.
You revive and he starts dying a slow and painful stomach acid death.
I was thinking he'd chestburster me.
It's like a little adventure. He comes back to life in the stomach and he has to climb his way out. And he's just like...
No, he just was like an appendage. Like, he just now attached to Daniel, to the pitbull.
All right, then.
All right, so this giant mushroom beast looks down and says, "You killed my son."
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. He wanted to be my friend. I thought picking him was... I thought he could, like, ride on my shoulder and we could be companions or something.
You ripped him from limb and ate him. I saw.
Okay. I would argue mushrooms don't have limbs, but okay.
These ones do.
Yeah.
All right.
And he's gonna slam one of his giant fists into the... I guess we're rolling initiative. I guess you're fighting Big Mushroom.
Fighting a fucking
I guess
mushroom
we're fighting
guy.
Big Mushroom. There's not a battle map for this, so just roll initiative. I'll keep track of it. So, this is what's gonna happen, gamers. The giant mushroom... He slams down on the ground and then he raises a fist and he's going to attack. I guess probably Anthony or the shark. Yeah, Anthony. Anthony, a giant mushroomy fist.
Oh dear.
Is coming hurtling towards you. Are you prepared?
I mean, no.
Okay. Can you describe how you're feeling in this moment as the mushroomy fist comes towards you?
I feel a tremendous amount of grief and sorrow that I've taken a life, such an innocent life as well.
Does a 23 hit you?
Absolutely, yes.
So the fist comes down and it slams into you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take it.
I need you to do a strength saving throw for me.
Okay. Here we go. 15.
You fail the strength saving throw. So this fist comes down, slams into you, and you fucking barrel through the trees and slam against a tree and take an extra 2d6 damage. And you're not prone. What the hell? What do you mean it doesn't recognize
2d6?
roll? There we go. 7 extra damage.
Ow. I deserve that for taking a life.
Cody, it's your turn.
Can I try and appeal to the mushroom?
Go ahead. Do what you want to do.
Please, my friends, they're new here. They've never seen your kind before. He didn't realize what he was doing. It was an accident. I don't want to have to hurt you.
Can we do a persuasion with disadvantage just because you're in combat?
That's fair.
Sorry, I need a Jesus
Persuasion is not
initiative
my
Okay.
strong suit.
Yeah.
Will this be my action?
Probably.
Dang.
6.
That's a 6.
6 is terrible. He goes, ignorance is not an excuse for murder.
True. He's all yours.
Thanks.
And Cody kind of like steps back like this.
Appreciate it.
Oh my god. True. You're right.
God.
You're right.
Yeah.
I could actually have brought him back, but Shark.
You actually just went valid. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Do you want to join me, Pink One?
No, I'm just gonna see this through from the sidelines.
Norman, what do you want to do?
Okay, I'm really bad at intimidation, but I'm going to try something here.
What are you going to do?
Intimidation.
I am going to firebolt another mushroom below me.
Oh
Like,
no.
burn it to ashes.
That's the thing that pissed him off the first time.
Oh my god.
And then I'm gonna say,
What? Do the firebolt. Roll it.
oh my bad.
What if you fuck this one up? I mean, the little guys.
I'm not doing a firebolt. I'm doing a firebolt.
Yeah. Yeah, that hits. Do the damage. Yeah, that. No,
Oh.
you just click the thing.
Yeah.
You sound very different while you're talking like that, Rustage. You're down
sorry.
here like
sorry.
10 times more British somehow.
Yeah. So you fling out a firebolt, and it hits one of the mushroom babies, and he immolates and burns to death. His smoking, mushroomy corpse. The smell of it wafts through the forest, and the fucking giant mushroom goes ballistic.
No, but okay. I was gonna say I could cast Fireball, which would massacre the entire forest and be irreparable.
Entire forest.
Do an
Or a lot of the
intimidation,
forest.
just straight intimidation for me.
Do I get
I'll let you do.
advantage? 'Cause I killed
No,
one of
you just
his
don't
children?
get disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh, you're trying to threaten him to I'm gonna burn.
I'm like, leave us alone, otherwise I'm gonna burn down the fucking forest.
Right.
Please let this work.
Fun fact: Norman likes mushrooms, like eating them in like real life.
Not like emotionally. Yep.
Wait, are you
6.
I rolled a 20 by accident. No, it was 17.
17. Okay.
That's pretty good.
17
Ooh.
is okay. So I think it's on the cusp of stopping him, but it does stop him. So this is what he's gonna do. He's gonna say, "Then let me just kill that one," and he points at Anthony.
No.
No. Norman,
Can't let you do that.
No,
Literally-
Norman, this is fair. This is understandable. It's okay.
Yeah,
I'm winking. I'm winking at Norman. Like, Norman, I have an idea. It's
It is
okay.
it is a hard
I guess
roll. It is a
I
hard
killed
roll,
one of
unfortunately.
yours. I killed one of yours. I guess you killed one of ours, and we're even.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Jesus? Hey, man. I'm just gonna punch the big mushroom.
No, Jesus. We don't need to fight this guy.
Don't exacerbate the problem, Jesus.
Yeah, we have a plan.
I have an idea. Wink.
Okay, man. I trust you. He's gonna use the help action on Anthony and help you with whatever your idea is.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
But before Anthony goes, Pitbull, what are you gonna do?
Well, I can't compound help actions, can I?
You can't get double advantage, but
Okay.
you could do something.
Well,
Wait.
if we're avoiding violence, that works for me.
Yeah.
So instead, what I'm going to do is, this thing's far too big to trip, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then what I will do is I will try to do. I actually have pretty good deception. Oh no, I don't. I have far better intimidation. I'm gonna try my own intimidation.
All right.
But I'm gonna
It is
do
a hard roll. because he's
Okay,
yes.
well, but he's specialized for it.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'm gonna try and do monkly intimidation.
Monkey intimidation.
Monkly.
Monkly.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, you're oh Jesus, I'm new at this, but
It's okay, man.
You
got this, my
You've
son.
almost pushed me from the path of peace, and you won't like me off the path of peace.
It needs some work,
Okay.
but we can work on it. Yeah, I guess, do your fucking intimidation roll.
With a disadvantage, I assume.
Yeah.
Wait, don't say it like that.
yeah.
the hell?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's rough.
got this.
Oh my
Ooh,
god.
19 would've been really
8 would-
Oh, 8 with disadvantage. Okay.
Yeah. Fools.
All
Anthony, what are you gonna do?
I cast mirror image. There you go.
What does mirror
You
image do?
can-
You gotta tell me.
It makes 3 little illusion duplicates of me. There you go. This thing's not very smart, I would imagine. Like, you could just kill one of them. There you go.
I offer up a version of myself for sacrifice.
Yeah.
Well, he sees the mirror images of you, and he looks down and says,
I have the ability to split my conscience into 4 different reality versions of me. That was the one right there that killed the mushroom. If you kill him, then that the situation is dealt. Right there.
right. Well, that's a deception,
Okay.
but this is a lower, I'm gonna say this is a medium deception.
I would say he can't be that smart. He's a mushroom.
This is a medium deception, and you crit it! You crit it! So he then looks and he goes, interesting. I did not know humans possess such talents.
I can. I'm a firefighter.
Well, I will kill the one that killed my son.
Go right ahead. He's a piece of shit. You know
And
it.
on his turn, he just crushes one of the illusions into the ground, into a smoldering pile.
I disengage the other illusions. I'm like, you're dead. Oh, my evil has been removed from my soul.
yay.
And the mushroom guy goes,
Wait, how
No.
did Jesus help? He helped.
he
I
did
don't
help.
know.
He gave him advantage.
how did he
You
help?
know what? You know what?
But
He
you
helped
need
me
it.
get up from being prone. He lifted me up, and then I
Yeah.
didn't have to worry
Yeah,
about
yeah,
wasting
yeah.
movement to get up or whatever.
Yeah.
He just lifted me up.
Can we all bow our heads now to the big mushroom? I'll
Yes.
walk over and I'll start making people put their head down. We're so sorry, great mushroom father. What is your name?
My name is Fung.
Okay.
Fung. Is that like Lord Fung, or
No.
just no?
I am just Baron Fung.
Baron Fung. We are so sorry that this is how we met. We're
Yeah.
just peaceful travelers trying to make our way through the forest.
Thank you
I'm sorry,
for-
my companions have never met your kind before.
Thank you for slaying the evil version of me. I feel so much lighter now.
Yeah, if
so
anything,
much,
you've done
yeah.
us a favor.
Yeah, you've helped us, really.
Yeah.
Do you have a brother named Us or Gus?
Or I.
No, I do not. Sorry.
Okay.
It is
fine.
understandable to an extent. I've had children die to being stepped on and crushed. But it seems...
I look down at the mushrooms on the forest floor. Like, how many mushrooms are there that we could possibly step on as we're
like
walking through this
20
forest?
to 30.
Oh,
Littered
okay.
throughout.
We're gonna.
Yeah, just be careful. Just be careful.
You've taught us a hard lesson as we enter this jungle, and we will be on our best behavior, and we will be on guard.
It's got 2 U's. Fung.
Okay. All right, gotcha.
We... Not many of my kind live to my age. We are quite susceptible to random death.
I see.
But I have been trying my best to protect my children.
Yeah, and you've been doing an incredible job, and we'll follow in your footsteps, so to speak. And
Well-
we'll help protect these little vulnerable
They're
mushlings.
Mushlings.
We'll
Gotcha,
help
gotcha.
protect the mushlings.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well,
Can I keep one?
No.
He was just joking.
We
Yeah, so
the
we're hoping we can
babies
just
and
get past.
children. Well, be careful of where you step. Babies and children they cannot leave their connection to the ground. Once they become adults or
See.
teenagers, they can start moving around with their free will. and avoid.
Okay.
Good.
All right. Then we will
then.
we will avoid them as much as possible. By the way, Mr. Foong, have you seen a shrine anywhere in the jungle with this insignia on it?
Big,
And I'll point
big
to
tower kind of place. Yeah.
I'll point to Jesus' necklace. It could kind of look like anything, to be honest, but it needs to have this sign on it.
That is the symbol that those wretched noblins worship.
Oh.
Are you friends of noblins?
No.
I've never even met one. I don't even
Don't
know.
know the
Good.
noblins.
The noblins burn our homes and kill our people.
Bastards.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tell you what, how about you show us where those noblins are, and we'll have a word with them on your behalf.
You will help?
Yeah, we'll help.
Good. Maybe the son of my death isn't so bad after all. He wasn't very smart.
Wait, did
come
you
on.
just say the son of my death?
The death of my son.
The son of my
He's
dad.
a mushroom. He's not
Guys,
like,
I think mushrooms are dyslexic. Okay.
well,
He's fungus Yoda.
fungus Yoda.
If you keep going down the path and go slightly to the north, you will find the Noblin capital. Their houses are built into the trees. So look
Right.
up when you can.
Got it.
All right, then.
All right.
If you ever
we'll-
need me or any of the other mushlings, we reside further south.
Okay. We'll keep that in mind.
All right, got it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Baron Foong.
Whew.
If you don't
So
mind
glad
me,
to have met you.
it's time for our daily funeral
Oh,
Oh, that's so sad.
yeah.
for all of the mushlings' lives we lose every day.
Ah, that is kind of tragic. All right.
If you do see my oldest son,
What's his name?
he walks away.
Okay.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Oh, he just walked.
Goodbye.
All right, then. So
right.
be very careful not to step on any of the other mushrooms.
Yeah, we'll be on our best behavior. We'll be on guard. And I guess we'll make our way into the forest. Did you want to wrap that up?
Yeah, that's where we'll probably have it to be continued.
Yeah, I'm so glad. By the way, something that's not going to make it to like the YouTube or Spotify version of this is that the chat has become so like anti-snow that
Oh
they've
my
developed
God.
like
Yep.
Yeah.
phrases and taglines of revolution. They're saying,
Yeah.
"Bring the summer, melt the snow." That's so hard.
We're politicians trying to ignore the monsters we've
That's
created.
That's some real like shit you'd see in like 1984 or something, you know? It's like, yeah.
Probably the most hated Russ's D&D villain.
Yeah, that's the slimy stuff. Is plotting
Wow.
like a political business kind of plan against.
Out
us.
of all of the villains you've had, V killed pregnant women and used them as fuel
Yeah.
for a rocket ship.
But
But
some-
he didn't do any unscrupulous business practices.
Yeah,
though,
and some
so-
people thought he was cool.